Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Selling Kengo podcast. Today we are doing the founder's reflection as we reflect the 10 years of impact of Murwa Girls. And with me I have our able chair, and we are going to share the platform with him today. And without taking much time, I'll give him a chance to introduce himself. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. My name is Tom Mutua and I'm the chair of Murwa Girls. I've been at this for the last 10 years and I'm proud of the strides that Murwa has been able to achieve over the last 10 years. What started as a small dream has morphed into something bigger than you could have ever imagined.
So,
Yes.
as you know, we are reflecting 10 years of impact. You've been with Murwa Girls since it started. We would like you to share your journey with Murwa Girls since the beginning up to this far.
For me, Murwa has been a passion project, and Agnes, the founder, approached me about 10 years ago, and she had earlier shared her journey with regards to what had happened to her and why this particular movement was big for her. And it was a no-brainer for me, and I just jumped on board. I did not expect to be named as chair. That's the honest truth. But she was like, is it something you're willing to look into? I was like, yes. And since that time, I've not looked behind. And it's been a passion of mine to be the chair of Murwa for the last 10 years and to see the growth that we've had over that period of time. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Would you tell us the challenges, let's say the first 5 years challenges as you compare to the other 5 years? Can you say they were the same or there was gradual improvement?
The first 5 years were extremely hard, so to speak. We started as a CBO before we registered into an NGO. Getting funding as a CBO proved to be quite a challenge. And just people buying into your vision, even when you've written proposals for funding, became quite hard. I would say after we got the registration with the NGO board, things didn't immediately pick up, but we saw the onboarding of some donors, and I wouldn't say we've reached where we wanted to go, but looking back 10 years ago, we are at a better place than where we were from the inception. So I would say progressively we've gotten better. We've set up structures for the NGO, which has enabled us to reach a wider donor platform and attract even people we never thought would ever be in our panel of donors. And it's a testimony. I did that, and it's a testimony that when you put in the hard work and you put in the effort, then with time, good things emerge. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You talked about the challenge on the donors, the financial support.
Yeah.
You said it was a challenge in the beginning.
Yeah.
How would you tell, or let's say, how would you tell a growing organization on the challenges? Because someone might start an organization and they decide to quit because the finances.
I would say the vision bearer is always somebody that cannot die with a dream. So if you are starting an organization, I would say, you being the vision bearer, you cannot let one rejection or many rejections, like our case, be your full stop. You have to constantly keep on knocking doors. Even when they say no, you just keep on knocking and asking, how can I be better? Okay, I missed out on this grant this time round. How do I apply for the same in the next round? And how do I ensure I stand an opportunity to be considered in the next round of funding? It's human nature for you to just feel dejected when you don't have things going your way. But one thing I can guarantee you, if you keep to the vision, then with time it becomes easier. And like I said, you being the vision bearer, don't give up. Don't give up at all. Just stick with it and put in the work. Of course, it can't be just we are all talk and no work. Put in the work. Somebody somewhere will notice, and they'll want to align with you. Yeah.
So keep on the work.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We would like you to share with us the key milestones that you've made for the 10 years, the key challenges, and what you are aspiring to do in the next 10 years.
Okay, I'll start with the challenge.
Yeah.
The challenges.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge has always been resources. We are not where we desire to be. Funding is erratic. Today you have it, tomorrow you don't. As with any institution that relies on donors, you realize that over time, not all agendas are aligned, even with specific donors. So the agenda may not be aligned to ours. So you also want to know, how far can I compromise as an organization to fit the person who is giving me resources? So that can always be a challenge. So the other one is, just thinking that you have all these people relying on you to just find a foothold, be it the girls we are rescuing, be it the people who work with us. And the fact that sometimes you may not have a solution for everything. That becomes a challenge, and it can weigh down on you. But with time, you just have to keep on moving forward. So as a challenge, there's just that aspect of when will it be over? Or when will I have done enough to have made an impact that is being felt all over? One of my highlights, moving away from the challenges, I would say the impact I felt is we've been able to rescue a lot of girls. And this to me is one of the greatest wins, whereby we protect girls from early marriages. We protect girls from situations where they have been betrothed way early into their lives, and they've not even been given a chance to see what could have been for a young girl. Even if the society dictates that she's supposed to be married off, but trying to reason with a parent who has already betrothed a girl to a spouse, and trying to tell them that, hi, this girl has potential, just give her a chance. The fact that we're able to rescue such girls, and it may not harbor well with the society from where they're coming from, but we look at the long run and the bigger picture, that to me is a win. on any given day. The second aspect is that in some of these aspects of rescuing, the fact that we've gotten the state, now government agencies, to go alongside with us is a true testimony that there is a bigger calling about issues to do with girl empowerment and girl child education. And that to me is a big win, that you're having local chiefs and government agents being very well involved into some of these things. When we are rescuing and we involve the state machinery, and they even send policemen to be there, to even go and call out the parent who's betrothed this child. It just shows that there's a huge collaboration between Murwa and the state, and people are seeing the positive impact we are having on the ground. The last highlight I would say for us is just the transformation of lives through the girl child education programs that we have, the various youth events we have, the sanitary towels that are provided, and just trying to give the civic education to the Maa community, the larger Maa community, about the things that are ongoing, and trying to change that mindset. That to me is a win on any given day. So the impact has been there. And my outlook is that the next 10, 20, 30 years that are to come, that it won't just be a mind shift, that people will buy in in all honesty, and will be able to just impact the society at large. And the problem is bigger than Kenya. It's bigger than East Africa. It's Africa-wide. So if we can push to have Murwa established as a regional NGO be in the next 10 years, then that will be a vision-wide one. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And you being the board chair, what is your commitment as the board chair that I'll ensure this one will happen as long as you're the board chair for the growth of the organization in the next 10 years?
For me, one thing I would say I'm committed to is through the grace of God, if given a chance, if my resources are enabled, then I would commit. And I've done it before, but I would pray for it not to be limited in one way or another. So if I would get more, I would commit more. That is from a personal point of view. However, I see a bigger Murwa. I don't want us to be limited as an NGO. I think the world is ours for the taking. And I believe in the next 10 years, we would have conquered East Africa. Because the Maa region is big. If we go downwards towards Tanzania, there's a larger Maa community. If we go to the northern frontier, into sections of Ethiopia and Somalia as well, and even sections of South Sudan, I would say there is a lot that we can help out there. And if resources allow, I would want us to just pivot into those 3 regions and just expand our outlook. And the bigger prayer is we get the right partners who can align with our vision and who are willing to come with us to just make a difference for that particular for outlook in the next 10 years.
Yeah. And on that note, we've been to Uganda, so we started to enter to
Yes.
the East Africa.
Yes, I know there was a mission to Uganda,
Yeah.
and it was successful.
Yeah.
And it's a start.
Yeah.
And I pray for more collaborations that in the long run we'll be able to collaborate more.
Yeah.
And it's not just us going to them, even them coming to us to learn as well. That would be more. It would be more ideal.
Yeah. And if I would ask you, what is your most exciting moment in Murwa Girls?
Okay, for me, the most exciting part in this Murwa journey was when we were able to land the Obama Foundation. And it was just a testament that we can go big. And they had seen the value that we bring to the table. And the fact that they're able to fund part of our program was something huge for me. And it just showed me that we're on the right track.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
At Murwa Girls, we have several programs dealing with several issues like gender equality, education, and climate action. Those are our focus programs. And there are so many pressing issues globally. In your opinion, which one do you think they are pressing issues currently?
I would say currently what the world is going into at the moment is climate action. There's a lot of talk on sustainability and what communities or governments can do about being able to do sustainable projects that are high impact but low on production in terms of cost and material usage. That use a lot of reusability, recycling, and I would say if we aligned ourselves properly, we would be able to hit maybe two birds with one stone. We would be able to realize the climate aspect as well as offer a solution to the girl empowerment program as well. So if we would align those two, then we would be able to achieve, even if not achieve, at least address both aspects of the same.
Thank you so much. And when doing this project, the most challenge is sustainability, as you spoke about it. Sustainability is the challenge because you can go, let's say you have funding to go and empower communities on the climate. Let's say like we are doing the climate smart agriculture with the women. But the problem is sustainability. How do these, because sometimes it limits the impact in the community, because sometimes you just go thinking you will go back to that community and do not get the funding again. How do people navigate through this to ensure there is sustainability with that small amount of money you have?
For me, on the issue of sustainability, first of all is if we could get their buy into the whole aspect of that everything can be done in a sustainable way. You see, if they don't have the knowledge and we constantly keep on telling them about sustainability, then we will not head anywhere. So the first thing is we must empower them through the technical know-how. Like I always said, the money will always come. It may not come through the same fashion we used to, but if you have something that is always at the back of somebody's head, they'll always remember somebody taught me to do this in a particular way, in a sustainable way. Even if it's not Murwa, somebody else can come and pick up and introduce the same particular knowledge, probably better resourced, but we cannot be limited to saying that it's only Murwa that can do it. Probably somebody else can come and do it and do it much better, more efficiently. But if we can educate the local communities on the sustainability aspect and educate them properly, then it's already a victory. Even if we will not come back again to the same place or introduce the same program, but we've given them the knowledge, then even from an individual point of view, they can go ahead and be champions in themselves.
Thank you for that. And you being the board chair of Murwa Girls, they are working with the pastoralist communities. Do you think the pastoralist communities are really empowered, or they are changing? Have you seen any change, or do you think do they still need the empowerment, be it from the gender equality part, FGM, early marriages?
It's a continuous learning curve for the pastoralist communities, because remember, this has been a way of life from time immemorial. Before you change their mindset, it does not take 1 or 2 generations. It will take almost 5-6 generations, whereby the child of a child of a child, over time, when you educate the younger and the younger as they grow, then with time you'll be able to transform the whole community. Also, remember, them being pastoralists, they're not being held at a particular place. They move from point to point, and from moving from point to point, they pick up habits from point to point. So what they learn from point A is not what they learn from point B. So the goal as Murwa is to make sure, even as they learn in point A, we're also teaching the same in point B, so that there is a congruence in the knowledge that they'll discover. We were told this when we were at a particular point 3 years ago. We've moved to another section and we're being told the same thing. There's a consistency in what we're being told, and over time we've been told that when we do it this way, then we will be able to be at a disadvantage. I would never, at an advantage, not a disadvantage. I would never say that we get tired of trying to transform the pastoralist community. It is it's something cyclical. You do it over and over and over. So it's not going to stop now. It's not going to stop in the next 10 years. It has to be transformational, and that needs time. Like I've said, it's not a 1 or 2 generational aspect. It must be 5, 6 to up to 10 generations. If we can transform that, then we'll be at a place whereby then we'll be like, they've accepted, they've adjusted. To put it into context, I would say same way people were educated about HIV. It did not take one generation. It has evolved over the last 40 years. 40 years is 3 generations so far, and the battle is far from being won. But people have accepted that this thing is here, it's a problem, and we need to address it. So same to the pastoralist community. It's not going to be a one type and fix kind of situation. Many years, good planning, well resources, will be able to achieve it.
And do you think social media advocacy, let's say on FGM, can help in ending FGM, or it's helping?
It's the voice that has not been, that it gives voice to voices that were never given an opportunity. When you go somewhere and you document and you put it on social media, you get a faster reaction than going to report it to a state agent. The reaction time, the turnaround time, the demand for quick action is achieved faster through social media than even following the normal reporting channels. If I found a girl somewhere who is being mistreated or who has been engaged in early child marriage, and I put it on a social media platform, the type of advocacy that will come out of that and the limelight that will be shown on that, it will be much higher as opposed to if I went directly to a chief or to a district commissioner or a regional commander's office and started to report from trying to follow the chain of command. So through social media advocacy, things are done faster. Could it be done in a more compassionate way? Yes. But I think the results speak for themselves. It's a faster way of turning things around.
Thank you so much. I hope people have learned something from this, and I would like to give you a chance to call to action to anyone. Just call to action.
As Murwa girls, we are not tired to seek new partners and new people to engage with. Our calling has been divine, and we feel that we are not limited to the number of people we could engage with. So this is a call to action for anyone who wants to be our friend. Come and join us in making Murwa bigger and better. We learn from each other, and our goal is to ensure that the girl child is protected and we are able to achieve a sustainable society where everybody has an equal opportunity and there is equity and fairness for all.
Closing remarks. So you are done.
Au revoir.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for keeping up with us. Continue watching the series of Founders Reflection as we reflect the 10 years of impact of Murwa Girls. Continue following us on all our social media platforms. Kindly share, subscribe, and comment. And you are welcome to share your views. Thank you so much. Until next time.